travel and weather where you are.
Hello, good morning. The Conservative MP for the Ribble Valley has criticised the government for not using European disaster funding to help people in Cumbria and Lancashire. In Croston last night, the River Douglas breached flood defences, causing further concerns. The government hasn't yet commented on whether European funding will be accepted, but Nigel Evans says if the money is available, we must accept the help.
People are seeing their lives being absolutely damaged by the flooding that's happened here. If there's money in the European Union, then that money should be coming forward. We're net contributors to the European Union. Let's get more of our money back to be able to spend on our own people.
Meanwhile, the clean-up operation continues across Greater Manchester. The River Irwell in Salford overspilled its banks on Boxing Day, flooding dozens of homes. Hundreds of people in Rochdale, Littleborough and Bury were left without power, and volunteers from across the northwest were helping those in need.
Worked at natural disasters all over the world, so coming over here it was quite disheartening to see that happen in our own communities where people we think would be okay, but there's people being without electric and gas for 3 to 4 days now, which is it's quite sad.
Tributes have been paid to a teenage girl from Cumbria who died in a crash on Christmas Eve. 17-year-old Bethany Austell's family described her as a loving daughter, granddaughter, niece and cousin who was full of life. 2 of the people involved in the crash near Cockermouth remain in hospital with serious injuries. Plans for a £32 million bypass around the Cheshire village of Poynton are set to be considered in the spring. The 2-mile bypass will link London Road, south of Poynton, with the Manchester Airport Relief Road that's currently being built. The planning application is set to be lodged in the spring of next year, and it's hoped the road will reopen in 2019. In football, Louis van Gaal says he'll battle on at Manchester United despite last night's draw with Chelsea, extending their winless streak to 8 games. Elsewhere, Everton were beaten at home by Stoke 4-3. In the Championship, bottom of the table Bolton beat Blackburn. Burnley won 4-0 at home to Bristol City, while Preston were 1-0 winners at home to Hull. All of yesterday's results from the BBC Sport website. Time now for the weather, and it's not looking good. Here's Sarah Blizzard.
Good morning. Well, thankfully today is going to be a drier day, but on saying that, we do have an amber weather warning in force, and this is with regard to the rain that's going to come in later overnight and into Wednesday, and it also applies for Lancashire and Cumbria. Now this morning though, just 1 or 2 showers around and quite a breezy day. That wind will strengthen into the afternoon from the south, so in some ways it is starting to protect parts of Greater Manchester, but it's really across parts of Lancashire as we head throughout the early part of the evening that we start to see the first signs of that band of rain coming in, and it is going to be quite heavy and quite persistent rain, and on already saturated ground as well there is still the opportunity for further flooding. So if you are concerned, the floodline number is there. It's 0345 988 1188. The weather does settle down again by the time we get to Thursday, but there's more wet weather as we head towards the weekend.
And on the M16 Greater Manchester, there's 1 lane closed. That's due to a broken down vehicle clockwise after junction 13 at Worsley. That's it from me for now. I'm back again with Northwest today at 1 o'clock here on BBC One. Until then, have a good morning. Goodbye.